Hold up. Attention. Don't even think about it.
This is the hottest radio station.
You are listening to MinxRadio.com.
Minx be on the track line.
I had to waken from my tunes. Someone's got to be the realest nigga in the room. 'Cause when
Yo. What is up? What is up? This is everyone's favorite Minx Couture out of the Bronx, New York, baby. We are here. I'm so hyped up and excited. Number one, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been on these apps, just risen me up. You know, I just put out an application for the Breakfast Club as a co-host. Yep. Shout out to everybody that's been DMing me and saying, Minx, I've heard you. I've told you for years you need to be on the radio. And, you know, you keep playing around and you're going to miss opportunities. You know, I hear you. Whatever. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, oh, my God. Y'all be rinsing me the fuck up. I've had people that are in the radio who is telling me, thank you so much for finally listening. You going to take my advice? I'm like, you really hear me on the radio? They're like, yes, I do. And I'm like, oh, my God. So, yes, you guys are rinsing me the fuck up. And I definitely appreciate it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I've just been hit with so much bad news within the past 2 weeks or so. You know, death in the family, 2 deaths in the family. It's just so hard to, you know, get on here with a brave face. But, you know, you guys definitely keep me going. You keep me motivated. And, you know, to anyone that's going through a very tough time in their life, especially with the things that are going on overseas, you know, my heart is with you. My heart is with your families. I just really, really know that we're in a tough spot energetically, spiritually. And, you know, we got to just keep each other uplifted. And, you know, we just got to, you know, keep doing what we do. And just always remember that this station is
now the ultimate power in the universe.
The station. Hold on. Had to wait for the final one. Right. This station is the ultimate power in the universe. You are the ultimate power in the universe, and don't you forget it. You know, so we're gonna get right into it. I got a rant for you guys, and it's a little bit. It's not gonna be too lengthy, but it needs to be said. Okay, from an artist perspective, from a rapper perspective, it just needs to be said. Okay, so. The other day, actually yesterday, I came across a rant. This rant has also been sent to me because I'm going to say what a lot of artists are thinking. Okay, so I'm going to get it up on the screen. This is through Street Media TV. We have Funkmaster Flex going in on DJ Envy, dropping nothing but flex bombs and calling him a whole bunch of things that are very questionable. I say all this with allegedly because Funkmaster Flex is bigger than me, and you know he could say these things on terrestrial radio. This is independent, so I could say whatever the fuck I want, and yeah. So I'm actually going to play you guys the clip. And, you know, again, this is through X, the app, Street Media TV, who posted this excerpt from his rant. So we're going to get it up there, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, so here we go.
So this is crazy. So there's a scammer looking at a pedophile all morning long, and a pedophile looking at a scammer all day long. You two ain't for the music business. You're not for the music. All of that fake mental health, all of that fake, I'm trying to help people get real estate. You're a crook, you're a thief, and you're a scammer. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay. Now I'm only gonna play the first part because the rest of it is like totally irrelevant to my rant. I mean, whatever is going on with this whole allegedly DJ Envy and some sort of pedophilia accusations and claims, I'm gonna let him hold that because those are real serious claims. And quite frankly, the way that I look at it is, if you knew that shit was going on, Flex, you should have said something. You know, keeping it to yourself for a rainy day. It's just not a good look. So yeah. So we're gonna get into my rant, okay? I first want to say, I don't plan on dropping flex bombs all over my rants. I'm probably just going to drop them on the relevant places. But Funkmaster Flex, you are full of shit, okay? You're full of shit, bro. Respectfully and disrespectfully, you are full of shit. This is all the pot calling the kettle black, because I clearly remember a time in 2015, 2016, you had on Facebook a Hot 97 leaderboard for the Who's Next campaigns, contests, whatever you want to call it. And I was really one of those artists that took that seriously. I invested, I think it was $25, because you're basically telling us in these robotic direct messages that you loved our music, you were rocking with it, you wanted it to get heard by the people that are in the studio. And, a bunch of us, a lot of us invested into this. You also kind of strung along Jadakiss in this, because for some reason, Jadakiss is like a poster child for the independent artist. Y'all just throw him in there like we're supposed to be like, oh my God, like he's the Michael Jackson of rap. Okay. I mean, it's a cool story, bro, but I look at Jadakiss as a dude that I literally lived in Yonkers, walked down the street, saw him smoking a blunt, and I'm just like, okay, that's Jadakiss. And so I don't really get wet over these things. I'm just being honest. But yeah, Hot 97, Who's Next? Why don't you talk about your dealings with that and why so many artists invested into a bunch of bots to keep direct messaging them for more money? That's kind of scammy if you ask me. And yeah, I don't see your name in this, Minx. What are you talking about? I signed up as the illustrious Minx. That's why my album is called Illustrious Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4 that is going to drop. So yeah, that I'm just saying, don't fucking come out here acting like you're such an angel and you're for the culture, because you're not. You're not for the culture. You just drop bombs on music. You don't allow songs to play, and you don't put anybody on unless you're getting paid for it. And you know what? If you really are for the independent artists and you really do care about it, then you really should be reaching out and using your platform to uplift independent artists instead of scaring them away out of the business. Okay, so you're full of shit. I apologize, but it's got to be said and it's got to be known. I also want to say that Hot 97, since that's where you're doing these rants at, Hot 97 also allowed the game to get on here and talk shit about how, and gaslight a whole bunch of artists that invested $750 into a slot for promotion. Okay, so here, March 4th, 2021, again, this is via Hot 97. The game finally speaks out against allegations, and I'm going to read some of the article. So the game is speaking out about wild accusations about him. Why are these accusations wild? Again, gaslighting. So it's earlier this week, artists were complaining that they felt that they were being scammed by the game. The game has been reaching out to unsigned artists, offering them a spot on his SoundCloud mixtape in exchange for $500 to $1,000. No, it wasn't $500 to $1,000. It was $750. Half of the money going to the Block 365 and the other half going to his punk ass. Don't do it. You're going to get yourself hurt. You're going to get your feelings hurt. Okay. Again, you see how they said SoundCloud mixtape? There were 56 mixtapes, bruh. 56 mixtapes. I have every single mixtape title logged. So it wasn't just 5 or 3. There were 56 mixtapes. And the last person that spoke out about this was Pat Stay, and you see what happened. Everyone looks at that as being, oh, it's a coinkydink. It wasn't a coinkydink. I don't believe so. Okay, so here we go. Trills came to me and said he had a unique opportunity for underground artists. I was once an underground artist, so I understand it. Clearly the fuck you don't. No one services underground artists and underground artists in a manner like he and I do. No one cares, right? No, you don't care. You never did. You never did. So what Trills has created with me and other artists is a sort of engine to power you in the early stages of your career. But hold on a second. You got people in these comments that are still calling me all kinds of names, clout chasers. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys are saying that this was all about the Block 365 and they're the ones that did it. You see the game right here talking about created with me and other artists. So yeah, you tell me the game. Tell me the game. Explain to me who the fuck came to you and asked you for $750 to share your fucking music into a story for 24 hours. You tell me how that actually helped your career. If I could have Ludacris say, yo, this is the game right here, the game about to drop some fire or whatever, Ludacris would say that would help me in my hood with my homies. So you're talking about vanity metrics, vanity cloud. This is not promotion, and it never was. The game knows Ludacris. That would make me cool, but it would not catapult me to the top of hip hop's elite. I still have work to do. I still have raps to write. I still have to prove I'm the shit in my neighborhood. Well, if you're a fucking underground artist, like you said, and you actually understand where this is all coming from, a real motherfucker would know that you're not here to impress your fucking hood first. Then it says, right here, the game went on to say that the artists get upset because they expect to blow up overnight, but in reality, it's a long journey. No. You see, the game, what you need to understand is that these artists didn't expect to blow up overnight. They expected you to use your platform, like you said. Using your platform means that your platform also has resources available to help independent artists. That's what using your platform. If I tell artists I'm going to use my platform to push your music, it doesn't just stop at me posting the song and mentioning it. It goes to the point that I pick up the phone and I'm like, look, there's an artist right here you got to listen to. It's me picking up the phone and reaching out to my DJs that are my homies. It's reaching out to the people that fucking do blogs and press. That is what using your platform is. You did not do that. That makes you a fucking scam. And I'm going to keep saying it. So Funkmaster Flex has to explain to us how the fuck what he was doing. How is what you were doing? How is that not scamming? How is Hot 97 not also part of the problem in promoting a fucking scam? So it's all hypocrisy for me. And quite frankly, Funkmaster Flex, you're another one who doesn't do anything for us down here either. You show off all your fancy vehicles. Okay, cool story. Hold on one second, I'm about to cough. You show off your fancy vehicles. You try to, show off this lifestyle. And we are the reasons why the underground people, men, women, contributors, we finance your lifestyle. Because you guys offer us opportunities that does not take us anywhere. We are the investors of hip hop. We are those folks. And then you got motherfuckers like Bow Wow coming out talking about artist development. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Artist development, so it's our fault. Everything is our fault as long as we are investing into your bullshit opportunities and conversations. And I really don't care much more for any of you quote unquote bullshit legends that are sitting on social media flapping your gums when you should be fucking retiring. You're done. You're finished. Nobody wants to hear a crybaby dropping bombs on every other sentence. Nobody wants to hear that, DJ Funkmaster Flex. Artists want a fair share, a fair deal. And you guys are rejoicing over envy as if that motherfucker can't start singing like a canary too. But we're going to just have to sit and wait and laugh because this is exactly what was going to happen. We manifested this as a collective. You guys are more harm than good to us down here. And you need people like me that really want to help. People like me who we don't like to ask for much. People that feel foolish of even me offering free promo. What's your Cash App? I gotta send you something. I can't just have you write a blog about me. So at the end of the day, Funkmaster Flex, you're full of shit. Shut the fuck up. We don't care. Take your little internet radio host beef, whatever, to microphones and swing microphones at each other. I don't care. But what you're not going to do is act like you're a fucking angel. You're not an angel. Nothing about what you said is even worth listening to. All right. So again, you can miss us with the bullshit. This is everyone's favorite Minx signing out. You're listening to minxradio.com.